Hi, this is Keith and Val from the Hoffman Way, Live for Today. We had arrived from the west side of Glacier National Park, hoping there was less smoke on the east side. Visually, it was still there, and actually it was coming from Canada and the western side of the park. Pets are allowed in the campgrounds and along roads and parking areas, but we were really limited, being its main attraction is hiking. We actually cut our stay short, but wanted to share our experience at Many Glacier. Many Glacier is north of the Going to the Sun Road. Going to the Sun Road connects east and west, but a portion of it was closed due to the fires. We were able to see some grizzlies in this area and a moose with her calves.
On our Glacier Park boat ride, we first toured Swift Current Lake. We hiked for a short distance and got another boat toward Lake Josephine, and then a group of us hiked to Lake Grinnell. Total time was around 4 hours. Felt a little silly walking with the group, but in retrospect we wouldn't have learned about the types of trees and edible berries, some information on the bears and the glaciers themselves. Questions were welcome, and our guide knew most of the answers. We chose to hike back ourselves, but we felt safe. There were others on the trail, and we had a chance to stop and take some photos.
Well, what did you learn?
Well, let me tell you, in 1850 there were around 150 glaciers, and now there are 26. Our guide pointed out that grizzly bears eat 22 hours a day and sleep the other 2. They mainly eat berries and bugs, grubs, and so they are smaller than the Alaskan grizzlies shown on television. They don't rely on salmon, they do not have as much protein in their diet.
Also, he mentioned they get around 300 inches of snowfall in this area, somewhat completely covering the hotel there. I thought that was crazy, and there is a couple that stays there over the winter, and they've been doing this the last 6 to 7 years to watch over the hotel. Then it takes them a few months to remove the snow once spring arrives.
After touring Lake Josephine, we arrived to a moose eating the algae, and she was still there when we returned from our hike. We were warned over and over to provide her some room, and she eventually walked off into the forest.
Thanks for listening and watching our video. Please subscribe, click the little button or the little bell, and that way you'll be notified when we have a new video. Nobody to blame but me.